Hello, gorgeous. It's Thursday, July 2nd, and sorry for my week and a half long absence. I got a raging case of labyrinthitis that basically put me out of commission for, sorry, I'm reaching for my scissors, for a full week. And also to let you know, those of you who have been watching me for a while, back on the 16th, I gave notice at my job. I love the company I was working for. I am absolutely filled with nothing but admiration for them, but it was not really a good fit. Try as I might, I just never did well. I never fully grasped what I was supposed to be doing, and so I felt every day I went to work, I felt like a total failure, and I felt like I was not an asset to the company. So I gave my notice, and Tuesday of this week was my last day. And also, this labyrinthitis makes me incredibly unreliable. I don't know how long this is going to go on. This case I had last week was the worst I had since the first time I got it 15 years ago. Not only was I dizzy and nauseous, but this ear was completely closed, and this one was partially closed. And by that I mean, it's like when you go underwater. The way your ears are underwater, that's what it was like. So anyway, I'm going to take a week or two off, and I'm going to maybe look for something part-time or temporary. So anyway, today's victim I did use on Monday and Tuesday of this week, but I'm going to use it again for you. This is SPF 30 Face by Coola Mineral Sunscreen, unscented, with a matte tint, natural BB cream. Now that says to me that it's a BB cream, okay? I'm just about out of it, so I just cut the bottom off, so you can get a pretty good look at it there inside the tube. And here's what the front of the tube looks like. And as I say, I tried this 2 days this week, so I can already go ahead and tell you that the texture is very silicone-like. It feels like a primer. And as you know, I like a really light to medium coverage, but this coverage is so light to my mind as to be kind of unexistent. It just, I imagine it's maybe a better sunscreen than it is a BB cream. I put it on a little heavier just now than I have been putting it on, so I don't know. Maybe it'll look a little better. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, it's an incredibly light coverage. I wouldn't say it's non-existent, but it's fairly non-existent. It was going into the pores up here in my forehead, but nowhere else. And it's definitely clinging to the dry spots around my nose and down here. But it's not going into any of the creases or the wrinkles. So anyway, what I did find though, and I'll show you this later today when I come back, is that once you put on powder and the rest of your makeup, it looks not half bad. It's just incredibly light. So you're gonna want to use this when you're just going for a super natural look. I mean, it's even a little light for me. So anyway, I'll be back later, and we'll see how it stood up during the course of the day, because I haven't really been looking in the evening to evaluate that. I just know that it looks pretty good after you get the makeup on. Anyway, see you later. Love y'all. Bye. Hello, gorgeous. It's been about 7 hours since I saw you last. I'm wearing the Coola Mineral Sunscreen Natural BB Cream. And it looks pretty much as it did when I finished with it this morning. after I put on the powder, that actually drew attention to the fact that this was going to all the cracks. So all my dry spots and cracks are really sorry for that loud noise, are really just very obvious right now. So anyway, that's it for tonight. I'll see you again tomorrow morning. Love y'all. Bye. Hello, gorgeous. It's Wednesday, July 8th, and today we're trying Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free. That's Maggie. The color is 120 Classic Ivory. So it's foundation stick. I have already put on moisturizer, and that's it. So we'll see how this goes. I did learn a little lesson from using the flower product of a similar nature, and that was, you know, put on the moisturizer and let it sit for a couple minutes instead of putting it on at the same time. That did not work. That was a bad idea. Okay, I'm going to take a quick look in the mirror, which is already on. I bet I've been looking horrible this whole video. Okay, it's a medium to light coverage, and it's gone into some of the creases, and it's definitely calling attention to this dry area around the nose, but beyond that, it's very pretty. The coverage is really pretty beyond that. So, I don't know. We'll take a look again at the end of the day and see how it did. I bet I look a lot better now without the mirror light on, don't I? See you later. We'll see how it worked out. Bye. Hi. Hello, gorgeous. So it's been about 5 hours since I saw you last, and my stepfather had his surgery this morning, so that's why I put on makeup. I didn't want to shock him, but he had the procedure today that I mentioned. You know, he spent, I guess, about a month at the rehab facility, and he went today, and his procedure was basically the carotid artery here was 60% clogged, and that's what was causing the mini strokes. So apparently now they can go in and remove some of that plaque, which I am so grateful that they can do that. Just a side note, 26 years ago, my adoptive mother had a stroke during a triple bypass, and had she had that surgery before her bypass, well, I would think she'd probably not be here now, but we'd have had her around a lot longer. And now it was just, you know, a matter of course, in and out surgery in a tiny town in Mississippi, and he'll be, you know, home tomorrow. So, you know, I'm grateful for his sake, but wish that this surgery had been around a long time ago. At any rate, we're here not to talk about surgery, but to evaluate Maybelline's Fit Me Shine Free Fondant Shine Free Foundation with Anti-Shine Core in the center. Classic Ivory 120. I don't know what the temperature is, but I'd say it's probably over 90 out there, and there's not any kind of breeze. And not a lot of heat blowing around in the car, having to walk from the parking lot into the... I'm not sure it would have held up better in an office setting. I just don't know, but what did end up happening is it did go into the pores, which it hadn't done initially this morning, and it's gone further into the creases, and it's also in large areas where there aren't creases, it's kind of got a little patchy effect. But I didn't put on primer. So what I will do, I will give this one more chance, perhaps tomorrow, trying it with moisturizer and primer to see if it fares any better. And if not, I'm going to pass it along. So that's it for that, and I will see you next time. Love you. Bye. Hello, gorgeous. Today is the 17th of July, and today's victim is CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 Foundation plus sunscreen, broad spectrum SPF 20, and looks like my shade is 820. Creamy natural all day flawless coverage. So shine free. I tried this right after I bought it, which was probably 4 or 5 months before I decided to be cruelty free, so about a year ago. And as I recall, I didn't care for it very much. But let's see if that's still the case. I have underneath this, I have put on moisturizer and primer, not serum. You can definitely smell the sunscreen. It's a very light scent, but that's, you know, what I am smelling. Okay, let's have a look. Well, yuck. Ugh. It's gone into all the pores. It's very patchy. Seems like it's drying really fast. Like, the only way to maybe fix it is to add a little more moisturizer or something. I don't know. It doesn't look good. My first impression from a year ago was right. Year and a half ago. Yeah. Anyway, we'll check in again later and, you know, see how it did through the day, but it's not pretty. Sorry I've been away. As you know, I quit my job and I've been getting caught up on my reading. Sorry. So, although I do continue my, you know, keeping my face nice, I haven't been putting makeup on or leaving the house. So, I'll try to get back on schedule with the foundations though, so we can get this over with. Okay. See you later today. Love y'all. Bye. Hello, gorgeous. It's been 6 hours since I saw you last, and today we were trying some kind of CoverGirl Outlast thing here. I just checked the temperature. It's 93, and they say that the feels like temperature is 99. And I've been out running errands today, and as you know, this morning this all stuck in my pores and stuff and looked kind of patchy. Well, now it's totally gone, so we don't have any problem with this foundation anymore because there is none. Okay, so this was a dead loss for me, and it's not cruelty free either, so bye bye. That's it for now. Love y'all. Hello, gorgeous. It's Tuesday, the 28th of July, and today we're trying Wet n Wild Intuitive Blend Shade Adjusting Foundation and Primer. Sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? But I bought this a couple months back and tried it, and it did exactly what it said it was going to do. It's got these little beads in it that explode and adapt themselves to your face color. I'm not kidding. And it sounds unreal and unbelievable, but it's true. I bought this at Dollar General, and I've sort of been making a concerted effort not to use it And also we've been doing the Battle of the Foundations because I've never seen it anywhere else. It was the last one they had at Dollar General, and I've never seen it anywhere else. I did find it online, I believe, but I fear it's a discontinued item, one of those things that maybe people think it's a gimmick, but it actually worked. I'm going to check in the mirror now, see if it looks as good as it did the other time. Okay, I'm going to need to get the sponge and do a little pouncing out here and there. The only bad thing is that it has gone into, these dry spots around my nose, which pretty much everything does. Okay, that's it. We'll check it in again later today and see how it went. Love y'all. Bye. Hello, gorgeous. It's been about 7 hours since I saw you last. We're trying Wet n Wild Intuitive Blend Shade Adjusting Foundation Primer, and my color is 176 Light Pale. And I just checked it in the mirror. It's been a really hot day here in Mississippi. I just, the air conditioning's on and I'm still sweating. What can I say? But other than maybe a little oiliness around the nose, the foundation looks exactly as I left it 7 hours ago. So this is a huge success, being that it's cruelty-free and still looks really nice. So that's it for this one. See you later. Bye. Hello, gorgeous. In summation, first thing we tried was Coola Mineral Sunscreen, Unscented Natural BB Cream. As you know, this was very, very light coverage. Probably more, I think the operative word is sunscreen more than BB cream. It's good for a day at the beach, and I'm not really a beach bunny, so I probably would not have cause to ever purchase this. But if that's your thing, you might want to, bearing in mind how light the coverage is. And it is a cruelty-free product. Next was the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free, my color being Classic Ivory. This didn't work very well. It's not cruelty-free, but I feel that I must give it a second chance because I didn't use primer the day I used it. Next was CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 Foundation. 820 is my color, Creamy Natural. And it did not work at all. It completely vanished by the end of the day. It's not cruelty-free. I am going to pass it along. I would not repurchase. And then finally, the Wet n Wild Intuitive Blend Shade Adjusting Foundation Plus Primer. And I'm in light or pale 176. And despite it being a very hot and sweaty day, this worked very well for me and stayed all day. So, and it's cruelty-free. Did I say that? Okay. So, that's it. I will try to be a little more regular with these starting next week so we can get through the last of this. I'm not kidding you. That's how much we have still to do. So, we need to get done with it. All right. Thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Love you. Bye.